Alrighty, we're here with Scott, who's one of the coordinators of the Great American Jeep Rally here in Somers. Scott, why don't you tell us a little bit about it, what your function is, what you're benefiting here, and...
I am one of the organizers. There's two organizers, actually there's four. We have a bunch of volunteers, we've got a bunch of great sponsors. It's all for charity. This year we're benefiting the Broadbrook Fire Department Junior Division. Also the Northeast Association of Four-Wheel Drive Clubs is one of our beneficiaries, as they have been since 2001 when we started this. We've got about 14 vendors here today, about 10 Jeep clubs or off-roading clubs. Everybody here can go on the rock garden and the RTI ramps as part of their entrance donation.
We noticed these are some of the young firefighters, correct? From Broadbrook. They're probably going to get a good donation from you guys from this
Absolutely,
function.
Looking at probably a couple grand for each beneficiary. And then we roll some money over to next year to produce this next year.
How many Jeeps do you predict you're going to get here today?
Well, last year it rained. We had about 400 to 500. The year before we had close to 600. It was a nice sunny hot day. And this year we're looking at over 700 to 800 Jeeps so far, and the day's only half over.
You have other competitions here. You said you have the rock garden. There's the ramps, I guess you call them over there.
Right.
What else do you have? Do you give out trophies or awards?
We do. We have 5 classes of trophies: best street, antique, ugliest.
We hope you get a good turnout here. It seems like you have. The parking lot seems pretty full out there.
Absolutely.
And we want to thank you for letting us interview and having us come in and film this show. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll come back and do it again next year for you. And
awesome.
We'll start all over again.
Very good. Thank you.
And once again, do you want me to get all their? You wanted them to say their names?
Ask them website info.
Oh yes, you give us your website.
Oh, our website is www.jeeprally.org. It's jeeprally.org. We have a forum. We're also on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter.
So you're a tweeter.
I'm not a tweeter.
Alrighty. Once again.
Get their names. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me get all their names. That way we can all have them. Just say your name.
Megan. Lily.
Chad. Robert. Nick.
Andrew.
Peter.
Leo. Chris. Rob.
And those are our junior firefighters. And once again, thank you guys, and we hope you have lots of luck here. All right, we're here with Dick and his 50 Jeepster. Why don't you tell us about it, how long you've had it, where you got it, and why you have it?
All right, it's a 1950. I've had it for about 15 years. When I got it, it was just a parts car for another 49 that I was working on. It's been modified. It's got a Buick V6 with an automatic in it. The car is not the original color. It's been painted tan, which was my wife's favorite color. I do belong to the Willys Overland Jeepster Club, and we do get together occasionally, and I enjoy the older Jeepsters pretty much.
Now, you've had this car for how many years, you said?
About 15, approximately
15, so it's almost part of your family now and everything. Now, do you have other ones like it, or?
I have a 49 that's been in the family since it was new, and that's fully restored in an original condition.
Are you looking for other ones, or is this the end of the line? Or
Well, I have a couple others in the wings waiting to be done, but for the time being, this is just going to enjoy driving them around.
Now, you said you belong to the Willys Club and everything. Now, do you go to other jamborees or other rallies like this?
Well, the Willys Jeepster Club is national, and when they have a show in the area, last year we did have one down on the Cape for 3 days, and yeah, I do go to those. I do attend cruise nights occasionally, car shows, 1 or 2 a year, and drive it around a lot.
Are you just competing for a show here today, or you're not going to run it on the rock climbing thing? Or anything,
I'm going to keep it off the rock climbing thing, and no, I'm here just to show, and as far as judging and all that it's not competitive with the 4-wheel drive version because it's only 2-wheel drive, and so.
Well, it's definitely probably one of the cleanest trucks here, that's for sure. And we want to thank you for letting us interview you, and we hope to see you around in the future at some other shows and talk to you some more.
Thank you very much.
We're here with Ian Johnson from Extreme 4x4 on the Spike Network. How you doing today? What are you doing? Just out here cruising around in the Connecticut area?
Yeah, well, the guys from the Great American Jeep Rally called me up a couple years ago. I came out here last year to check it out, had fun, so I'm back to do it one more time.
So you're a regular celebrity here, I guess?
Oh yeah, I know all about fried dough.
We noticed you took a ride in the helicopter, and how'd you do with that?
Aside from the Vietnam flashbacks, I'm doing okay. But no, it's a blast. You know, it's good. We took our camera crew up from the magazine up in the helicopter and flew around a little bit. And it's funny. You look at this Jeep show; it looks huge. You get up in the air, it looks pretty small. But it was lots of fun.
Now we heard that you were over at the rock crawling pit, I guess you would call it.
Yep.
Helping out over there. How did that go over there?
It went well. I think we scared a couple people, mainly the driver, but we put him, he had a nice little Rubicon. He had lockers front and rear, so he was ready to go. He scratched up his wheels, but shiny wheels aren't meant on 4x4s anyway, so he's happy now.
Now, is there anything that we should know that's coming up good on your show coming up in the future? Or?
Well, we're deep into shooting our next season right now, so we've got a lot of stuff done that hasn't aired. We've got all-tube rock crawler with a Duramax diesel rear engine buggy that I'm working on. Got an XJ coming in that we're going to build as cheap as we can. It's a big low budget kind of deal. And then a bunch of tube buggies, you know, so just all hardcore 4x4 stuff.
Now, what's the what night you're on and when you on, or your time schedule?
We're on every Saturday and Sunday. We're different time zone all the time. So no, we're on right around lunchtime, usually 11 o'clock Saturday, 10 o'clock Sunday.
Alrighty, well, we want to thank you for your time, and we are glad that you spent a few seconds to give us an interview, and hopefully we'll bump into you next year here.
For sure, yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty, we're here with Jerry and his 46, is it?
Yeah, 46.
46 Willys. Jerry, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, it was a racing Jeep at one time. I took that body off and put a Jeep body back on it, lowered it to the ground real low for a rat rod. It's got a 4-cylinder Pinto gas engine, dual quads, and turbo. Puts around 400 horsepower out. it flies.
Well, Jerry, I got a question for you. My question is, why did you decide to build something like this? Is it stuff you had laying around the house, you just wanted to put it together, or is it you actually had a thought behind it?
Well, I thought I'd do a rat rod. All the Jeeps I always see are up in the air real high, so I went the other way. Plus, I can get in it real easy.
I noticed you got the custom interior in it. Was it a lot of work to set it up this way, or did you already have it in mind what you were going to do? Or
Well, the big thing was the seat. That came out of a 57 Chevrolet school bus, and it just fit in there perfectly. And the rest of the floors is just all made out of 1/8-inch steel plate, and that was it.
Well, I'll tell you, Jerry, I'd really like to see your garage. I bet you it's quite an amazing place to visit. I'm sure you got a whole yard full. Now, do you have any other Jeeps or anything, or is this the only one you have?
Right now, this is the only one I have.
Now, do you have anything else that you're working on, or is this it?
I've got a 39 Chevrolet rat rod again. I cut the roof off of it. It's a 4-door, real low to the ground. Use that down the shore.
Now, the four-wheel drive still is operable on this and everything?
Oh yeah, it still works fine. Got high-low range in it.
Now, how long have you had this on the road, and how long have you been working on it?
Did it in 1 year's time, on and off, and it's only been on the road probably for 2 weeks.
So you're really just experimenting with it still?
Yeah.
All right, Jerry. Well, we want to thank you for your time, and hopefully we'll see you around at some other cruise nights or something with it. We can bump into you again sometime. All righty, we're all done here at the Summers Ford Town Fairgrounds at the Great American Jeep Rally. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. From me and the rest of the crew, see you next time on Mileage May Vary.
Thank you, Ian. Thanks, Ian. Night, Mrs. Carney.
Night, Mom.
Bye, Doc.
You're so sweet, you're so fine. I want your all and everything just to be mine, 'cause you're my babe, 'cause you're my love. Oh, girl, I'm just a jeepster for your love. You slide so good, with bones so fair. You've got the universe reclining in your hair, 'cause you're my baby. Yes, you're my love. Oh, girl, I'm just a jeepster for your love.
Oh, come on, wave to Hirohito. Wave to the fish-bellied samurai. Hi, hi, hi. Goodbye, goodbye.